is going on? So, since my first video about BogoSort did so well, and by well, I mean like I got like I think 150 views, today we're going to be applying it to a leak code question, which I think would be really funny. And just to show you the practical use of why you maybe shouldn't use this, but it would be really funny if you did. So I'm just going to be walking through the code starting from scratch. I'll be making some helper methods and such. And yeah, you can follow along, skip the video, complain in the comments, or send some love. Doesn't matter. So we're just going to get right into it. So this question basically is given two strings S and T. Return true if T is an anagram of S, false otherwise. So pretty much it's if you give an S, it's if T is made of the same letters as S. So let's just jump right into it. So let's do the edge case. So if S dot length is not equal to T dot length, so this basically is just an edge case. We can just return false. So basically if the lengths aren't equal, we can just quickly return false. So the plan is we are going to have just like a BOGO sort method and then I think we're going to extract like the shuffling into its own method and then a method to check if it's sorted. So let's just do this. Public Boolean is sorted. So we'll do this first. And we'll just take string st. So yeah, this method will just check if the string is sorted. So what we're going to be doing basically is deconstructing the string into an array of its characters and then sorting that alphabetically and then comparing it to the other string, which either using BogoSort could be really, 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 really quick or really slow. So for int I equals 0, and yes, I'm using Java again because basically the entirety of my schooling is in Java. Oh, I should probably c.length. Sorry, I lied to you actually. Passing in a character array because it's easier to compare. You can compare it numerically. If R is greater than I plus 1, then return false, which means it's sorted. And then else, once if this long, like thing runs through, we can just return true. Return true. Lovely. So this will check if a character array is sorted. So yeah, we're basically gonna be deconstructing these into character arrays. So let's just do public. We can return a string, I guess. Bogo sort and string st. So what we'll do is, yeah, we'll convert it into a character array. Str equals c dot to our array. I believe that this is syntax, but I guess we'll find out. Well, not is sorted. What we're going to do is we're just going to pass like a shuffle method into here. We just return new string er. So let's just make the shuffle method really quickly. Oops, public void. Then we'll just pass in the character array. And then for int I equals, there we go. We're just gonna mess with this. So we'll do int random index equals, we're going to typecast to int, and then math dot random times r dot length. So that'll just give us our index because this will return a float between 0 and 1. Multiplying by this will give us a range of numbers that can be generated that can only be in the range of the array length, and casting it to int will prevent us from accessing a float index, which would be weird. Car temp equals r, and then say I guess. And then I equals num, I'm actually using pseudocode right now, if you couldn't notice, at the random index. R random index equals temp. So yeah, that'll just shuffle it. So while not is sorted, we will do this shuffle, and I guess this will just return to a string. And then yeah, there we go. So then we're just gonna call everything here. So string, let me just call it s sorted, I guess. Bogo sort s, and then string t sorted equals bogo sort. Oops, t. I'm trying to get better at like coding live while talking. It is very difficult to do both. I don't know why. So if sorted dot equals t sorted, so that'll just check if they're equal to each other. We'll just return true, which means that these are both anagrams of each other. And then I guess we'll just return false if else. So let's see how many semicolons I forgot, and let's run this thing. Okay, we got a compilation error, and I know why. It's because I'm using R instead of ST. I'm an absolute genius. Oh, it worked. Isn't it wonderful? So yeah, it worked. That is a practical application of BogoSort. So just run it a couple more times just to see. Yeah, look, it just works fine. So let's let's submit it and actually see what kind of time ranking we get on this. It might time out, which I'm not sure because some LeetCode questions do. Oh, okay. Well, it passed a lot of let's okay, take a note of this number. 35 out of 52. Let's see if it changes based on when we submit it. This is like a burner account, so I don't really care about failing. Okay. Well, see, it works in theory. It's just sometimes a little slow if you have bad luck, which I guess today I do. But I feel like if you ran this an infinite amount of times, eventually you'd get all 52, and that'd be really funny. But yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not working. But yeah, it works and it passes a lot of them. But yeah, time limits. If this didn't have like a time constraint thing, then this would absolutely work. So next time you go into like a job interview, like a technical interview, and they ask you to like do a leak code question like this, just use this algorithm and because it'll work, right? Like you don't need any fancy schmancy sorting algorithm. Like this will work, but it just might be a bit slow. So yeah, thank you for watching. Share this with everyone and subscribe so I can get a better mic.